What if Fly and Stapy were both in TPOT, in this alternative universe price tag, and winner don't join TPOT? So the teams that wouldn't be affected are you okay? And teammates. Mainly because Ly and Stapy don't have relationships with anyone on these teams, these three still split up. But Clock doesn't team up with them for a different reason because winner doesn't exist. And Cake does team up with Nilly and Bombi. Now, on this scene, Marker and Stapy try to join. Belle does the same thing. Foldy goes after them, and Lighting joins the trio. This is the start of their team, and Belle still joins Basketball's team. Light goes to join Stapy's team, because they became friends in the exit. Foldy says she doesn't want her on their team, but Stapy convinces her to let Ly join. Clock and Ice Cube follow Ly because of the truce. This is our first non-canon team completed. Rocky doesn't join Cloudy and Yellowface but joins with Bottle. Here's the final teams formed in this universe. Now here are all of the teams, so now we can get into the challenges and eliminations. So the first team I think would be up for elimination are Death Pact again. The strongest team on Earth would use the elevator, just like in the OG, but they wouldn't get stuck this time making them the first ones. Safe. Death Pact again would still try the black hole strategy. Are You Okay uses the Trebuchet tennis ball built making them the second one safe, following up with teammates, and Black coming right after. So it would be down to these two teams, but honestly, Friends would use Stapy's bounciness to their advantage. It would just take a while. Not going into a lot of detail, but Pi is still eliminated in Teapot too. Again, not going into a lot of detail, but Blah loses. Because what happened with Belle, and Eggy's out because she was the second most voted in Teapot 3. Just like in the original. Teammates' restaurant would disappear because of Eraser and Teardrop, and Friends would lose. Let's say they did a play, but Foldy messed it up because Ly had a big part in it. Just like in the original, Saw gets out because of, well... I got a headache while recording that, and Foldy gets out and because of what happened last episode. And that C isn't really liked. This one's a little difficult, but the strongest team on Earth and BLEH are up for elimination. I'll let these clips explain.
Don't you know, any water that touches a Yellowface skeleton is cursed!
What? I had no idea! It's okay though, we can repair the pieces back together.
Our funny plant will die.
Figures.
Nelly would still get out just like in the original, but on Bleh, Basketball is eliminated. She would most likely have the least amount of votes due to the voting in Teapot 6. The two teams losing this episode are You Okay and Friends. I expect Robot Flower to sabotage Are You Okay ship, just like she sabotaged her own team, and I don't expect Friends to have a lot of ideas. Besides from underwater dancing, sadly just like in the original, Fries is eliminated. Should have been Tennis Ball, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ice Cube didn't get out here. Based on the results in Teapot 4. In this one, Death Pact again and Blair up for elimination. Death Pact again would probably do what the S did in this episode, but Black Hole would accidentally suck up the cereal, and Rocky would probably just mess up less food. For Death Pact again, Cloudy would be eliminated. It would be between Remote and Cloudy, but Remote survives. For Bleth and Belle will be eliminated because Basketball and Eggy are already out. I think next episode's challenge should be an escape room challenge. I mean, it will be interesting. The teams that would most likely lose this challenge are Teammate South and the strongest team on Earth. There could be an arc where Pin apologizes to Coiny during the challenge, but they would end up losing either way, and the strongest team on Earth loses because of Pillow and Snowball related stuff. For teammates, I think Donut's getting out because he is kinda bland. Same thing with Cake on the strongest team on Earth. The next challenge is going to be a game of Capture the Flag. The teams I think will lose the challenge are Death Pact again and Are You Okay? I feel like Snowball will convince his team to go after Are You Okay? And Death Pact again will just lose naturally. I don't think Tennis Ball's character would change and just end up with him being eliminated. And I think Black Hole will lose popularity and ending up with him being eliminated too. So here are the teams as of the end of the video. And here's the elimination order as of the end of the video. And that's the end of part 1. If you liked the video and want a part 2, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.